Welcome on in, everybody. My name's Jay Wells. I'm here with my boy, Mixed Man Sean. Sean, say what's up, bro.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, we're gonna get started with our conversation today. We got a main topic for you, and then we're gonna get into some current events and chop it up about things that's been going on so far in 2024. All right, our main topic for the day is about embracing authenticity. Why aren't you embracing authenticity? That's the real question. Think about some moments in your life when you felt your most authentic, whether that's you're working on a passion project, you're getting a new relationship going, or you're with your loved ones, where you can just open up and just be yourself and feel truly vulnerable. And the thing about authenticity is it's not about the pursuit of perfection. What it's really about is about being honest and true, and as people like to say, keeping it real. Sean, what are your thoughts on authenticity?
You gotta be authentic. It's it's like necessary, you know?
I agree. Um, I think that sometimes people feel like they have to present a certain kind of way. Like if they're in a new job, oh, I don't want people to know that about me. Or they're in a certain group or a subgroup or something like that. They're reserved. They put up their armor. They put on a mask or some kind of,
Can't
you know what I
can't
mean?
can't can't be authentic everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe not. Yeah, that is true. But that is the reasons why, right? Why do you think? Like, why don't you think that people can be authentic everywhere?
Everywhere? I think it's tough, bro,
Yeah.
to be the same person in every situation. You gotta switch up a little bit, you know. Sometimes you gotta be a little professional.
So it's actually well, isn't that? I mean, could you still be authentic by having standards
Yeah.
though?
No, I mean, yeah, you're still you.
Right. I in my in the Air Force career that I've had for almost 20 years now, bro. I can't believe that. Is it's I joined in '04 and now it's 2024. What did
Yeah.
we say? What did we say the date? '02 24 2024. That's a crazy day to be having a podcast episode, but
22424.
I will say I'll share my perspective. My first few years of joining in the Air Force, I don't think I was my authentic being authentic very often. Only because I didn't really it's like I had two people. I had the person when I wore my uniform and I went to work, and then when I took it off, I was, more like myself before I joined the Air Force. And so the reason being is because I didn't want at work people to, you know, judge me for any kind of thoughts or my experiences or my upbringing or any of that kind of stuff. I just wanted them to see this professional, this whatever, whatever.
Yeah, you don't want them looking into your life too much, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and I thought that, like people would judge me or they would hold it or use it against me. And there was periods in those times and experiences that I recall and that maybe was the case. And the problem wasn't that was going to happen because it was always going to happen. But what the problem was that I didn't know how to handle that. I wasn't being um, myself in both lanes, so I wasn't prepared. Maybe I wasn't mature enough either to be um, confident, that accepting the fact that that professional side of my life and that personal side of my life were meshed together for for a long time. I didn't allow them to be, and when I did, then boom! I'm telling you, like a whole change in my life happened. I felt more honest. I didn't feel like I had to, tiptoe around stuff. I just am who I am. It's gotten me in trouble at times because I'll speak my mind when given the chance, and sometimes, when I'm not supposed to. But that's okay. I think ruffling some feathers sometimes, but keeping your integrity intact matters. And I think that that's important because there's a lot of people out there that talk about keeping it real, but you already know,
No, yeah.
yeah, they're just
It's
talking.
different.
But what are
different type
some,
of.
that's like my experience with how, why I interpret that, why I think embracing authenticity is important. The sooner you can figure that out in your life for whatever that means to you, I believe that you'll propel yourself to where you will want to be or the direction you want to go. Um, but what are,
Yeah.
you said that you can't be authentic in every situation. What are some other scenarios you think that people might have struggles of being themselves and just like feeling they can be vulnerable and open up and truly reveal who they are?
I mean,
I'm smashing stuff over here.
yeah. Um, bro, you gotta be authentic. Like no matter what situation you're in, like you gotta be yourself.
Yeah,
Cause it's really hard to fake it all the time. Like you could put up an act for a few days, but then it gets tiring. So
yeah,
like being authentic is kind of like in your favor. You don't ever have to pretend. You know what I mean?
for
But like
sure.
sometimes you gotta protect yourself because it's like you just don't want everybody knowing everything about you.
True.
So it's not like you're not being unauthentic or whatever, but like you're kind of
Just
just
guarded or
not
something.
revealing everything.
Yeah, you're just protecting
But
yourself,
you know
like
what
you said.
I mean? Yeah, but I mean, and like, or just not too quick with it. You know what I mean? Just take
Well,
your
that's
time.
true. I don't. Yeah, there's layers to to trust. Where when you're comfortable, you'll take off the armor and then open up. I
Yeah,
think
like
you
you
gotta
gotta
make sure
warm
you
up
feel
to it.
feel good about it. But I think in general, I think that's probably the real reason why a lot of people don't feel like they can be themselves. Because a lot of people be lying. What do
Yeah,
the kids call it capping?
dude. Yeah, I
They'd be
mean
capping.
the game is full of capping for real, bro. No, but it's
But
not capping. Is it's not fun, bro. Like
no, it's
for
exhausting.
example, like even making music or whatever. Like when you're authentic, like you got something you bring, from a personal
Yeah.
experience.
Do you think that like you think like a lot of the especially younger people, but even people our age, um, I think we grew up in this technological age where even though the version of technology now like TikTok and all these YouTube shorts and your story and all this bullshit that really it can be fun and it's interesting, but
Hmm.
it's not
It's
overly important.
it's a
You know,
bit too much too quick.
it is definitely.
Like, how
Do
you
you,
even supposed to digest all that?
do you think it plays a part in people presenting like a false reality? Because obviously you can't embrace authenticity if you're putting up a front.
Hmm.
If you're putting on some kind of show and you're
Yeah,
only
like
sharing the good stuff and not
like
the full the full story.
deep down you gotta know that you're just lying to yourself first.
That's a
You know,
fact. That's a
like you
fact.
can you could go tell people like, oh yeah, hell yeah, look at this, but whatever, man. Like you, if anybody that knows you capping, it's you.
Yeah, that's true. Those are usually the ones too that like are the most obviously full of shit.
Hmm.
That are the ones in the most denial. But just like subtle things, even.
You like, man, you just be saying anything, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. You can't take nobody's word that acts like that at all. But
Mm-mm.
like even like a Instagram filters and Snapchat filters and all that bullshit, like you can't just post the fucking picture of what you actually look like.
Mm-mm.
You gotta,
Too
you
many ways
gotta,
to look.
yeah, man. You,
Man, I
you
could
might
be
as well
looking
just have
like
an
this.
avatar at that point, which everybody's probably gonna have a personal avatar in the future, anyways. But I just think that that's crazy. One of the other popular phrases that I keep hearing, bro, like gaslighting. Everybody's using gaslighting these days.
Bro, I had to look that shit up.
Well, what'd you find out? Because I don't even know. Everybody uses it different. What did it?
Gaslighting is like, I think you just telling them something that's not really there. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Oh, you're the greatest president of all time.
But I think the phrase comes from some movie from like the 50s where
Oh
like some dude would leave the gas light on,
yeah.
or like, I don't know, some lady, um, I don't know, bro.
But but
It's
the
about the
heat.
light. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think the dude would leave the light on and then blame it on the girl
Oh shit.
and be like, "Hey, you keeping the lights on all the time?" And she'd be like, "No, I didn't." Gaslighting her.
That's,
That's
nah, not
straight
me.
from
Got you on fucking Zoom cam.
straight from Google.
The Google, bro. That thing's powerful as hell.
Bro, you
They had
know,
a
honestly, we
yeah.
never heard that term ever. Like,
Mm.
like
Like
when
growing
we were
up?
growing up, yeah,
Nah, bro.
we never used no gaslighting. That wasn't a thing. That's just
Nah.
like
It's pretty new. I mean, that's like,
hella recent. Yeah,
but
like
it's
three
like,
years ago.
but this year, I'm like, every day I'm hearing, oh, y'all are just gaslighting. Oh, bro, shut the fuck up. You're
Hey,
gaslighting yourself, pretending you know what that fucking word means.
bro,
You
back
know?
in our days, it was no gaslight.
No, dude.
It
Gas was
was.
out, bro. Because it was cheap, bro. It wasn't expensive at all back then. That's why.
Do I
Now that,
remember filling up for like buck 19
yeah, now it's
a
expensive
gallon?
here. You know?
Uh,
Now it's crazy. I'm
oh
dropping
yeah,
like 500 a month or some crap on gas.
easy,
And I'm not
easy.
going anywhere but to work and back and maybe to the
Yeah,
store. I plan
yeah,
everything out. I'm like, where can I stop on the way so I don't have to drive again? It's
for
crazy right
reals.
now. But you just gotta handle business. So
You ever go to Costco to get gas?
I go to Costco for everything. What you mean?
Okay.
I better get my Costco
Bro, you
membership
gotta
free
camp
next
out.
year.
You gotta
Yeah,
camp
yeah.
out over there to get your gas.
This this one down here in Torrance is the biggest Costco, busiest Costco I ever seen, bro. Shit's wild.
I'm
But it's a
surprised
better
they'd be
deal.
closing. I'm like, bro, like, why you closing at 7? Leave it open. Like, you're
Yeah.
Costco.
Yeah, but I love Costco. Thank God. What a great
Yeah,
company.
bro, cause sometimes you could go there like super late and just get gas when nobody's there.
Oh yeah. But even early, like when they first open, it's a
Hmm.
pretty good time I've found to go, at least on the weekdays. Now I went there on the weekends too, and it's pretty dead now that I recall. But yeah, I like places like that it's like full service. You can get your medicine there, you can get your optometry there. I mean, shit, man, they be trying to sell you solar power on the way out the door.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
with the solar, like, nah, bro, I don't even got a house. What do you want me to do? Put it on the back of my car? These fools are
Yo,
crazy.
you get a washing machine over there. You get a grill.
It's funny how like you've checked out and then like you got to survive the 7 vendors trying to hustle you some stuff, and you don't even make eye contact with them. You're just like, ah,
Yeah.
that's where authenticity fails you. No, I just tell them straight up and be like, nah, man, it's not for me. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. You can ask me this.
Yeah. Sometimes you ever heard the term NPC? No.
MPC,
Yeah.
Music
NPC.
Production Center.
No, NPC, non-playable character. You know how in a video game, like you got the main character going, and you got all these like critical characters in the story, and they have dialogues. I know you don't play that many video games, but I
No,
know.
but I've been around video games.
So you've been around it enough to know. So this NPC thing I'm always thinking about it because I feel like there's just people out there that just aren't in those critical roles. Maybe they are in their own life and they think the same thing about me. But when I come across them, bro, they don't even have a meaningful dialogue. They don't even know,
Hmm.
like, they're not even paying attention to like the world. So
Hmm.
like in the games where you walk by them, they're like, "Oh, how could you do that?" It's like,
Yeah,
but like, there's like a machine gun fight going on. There's cars flying everywhere. They're just like, "Oh, watch out!"
yeah,
There's,
yeah.
I swear
I
to
know.
God,
I
bro,
yeah,
thousands of them. I drive past thousands of them. We walk past the thousands of them. You ever
you'd be
think
like, "Oh,
like,
I remember you. You the guy that said, hey."
yeah, yeah, basic ass mother. NPCs everywhere, man. Like
Oh, hella NPCs.
today we went to Carson to do some errands. Walking through just to get something to drink. We were gonna go over to like Jamba Juice or whatever, get a little juice or whatever. And so I'm coming at the back of Marshall's just to check out like which direction we're gonna go. Wow, no, Ross, whatever. Wife's still in the shop, so I go back in. But as I'm leaving, the person's like, "Have a great day." I said, "I'll be right back." I literally out for 60 seconds. I come back in the same person, like the security person. It's like, welcome in. I was like, I'm in the fucking Matrix, dude. I swear to God. And then so I go find Elena and we're walking it back out. Walk by the same person. This is
Bro.
all in less than 5 minutes. She's like, "Have a great day. Thanks for coming." It's
Bro,
like,
you
but
gotta
like
go
she
back
didn't even
in.
know who we were, bro.
Bro, after you gotta go back and after 10 minutes, we're like, hey, you remember me?
Yeah, she
How you
was
been?
definitely the prime example. I wish I would have had a video on that one. She was not out of it. Wasn't paying attention at all.
Yeah.
It's not what we 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 are always clowning on everybody for being on their phones or distracted by stuff, but it's not
Yeah.
always that. It's literally just some people are just, man, they're just,
Zombies.
yes, like dead serious.
Mm-hmm.
Just no awareness. Everybody's just in their zone, like at the gym on their treadmill, staring at screens, not
Do
even
at the
how many people are around, you know.
at the stoplights, bro. The other day I'm at the red light.
Mm-hmm.
The lady in the next lane, she's like way behind. I'm like, bro, there's nobody in front of you. How come you're not like way up here?
Yeah.
Like where they like a good minute, and she just like pulling up real slow, just on her phone, texting and laughing about it. Like
Oh yeah.
she's having a good ass time. I'm like, bro, you on the road, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That part scares me because you already know
Yeah,
there's so many distracted drivers out here, and
yeah. Cause I'm like, bro, something's gotta be wrong with your car or something like.
yeah.
Cause when I'm driving, I'm looking at everybody around me like, who's doing what? Cause I know I gotta watch out for these fools way more than I gotta watch out for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's what the defensive driving mindset's all about. I feel like I have to be, but that's what makes the drive down here in Southern California kind of stressful,
Oh my God.
unique. The Bay Area is like that too, but not in every aspect, everywhere you go. But this place is like
Bay Area is like LA traffic, but like they're like,
only in spots.
but it's like with the bridges.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. I hated that about the Bay Area. That's why I just stayed off that part. I hate bridges, bro. I don't like them. They're cool to look at though. I will say that much. Like not be on, but look at them from afar. They're a pretty cool engineering
Yeah,
feat.
being stuck on one around traffic time.
Dude, no, I can't. I'll freak
Hell
out.
no,
I don't like it. I don't like
no, bro.
bridges. We've seen too many movies.
Bro, imagine catching the same light 9 times before you get on the bridge. Like, bro, the light turns red, green, red,
That's the
green.
Richmond Bridge. That's the
Bro,
Richmond Bridge. That's the worst one, dude.
Bay
I,
Bridge too, man. All of those
I
bridges.
haven't messed with the Bay Bridge in a long time. And honestly, in the last 20 years, I only went across the Golden Gate twice.
Golden Gate's kind of easy for me. I think the Bay Bridge, that's where I.
Yeah, Bay Bridge. I caught it. I must have caught it at good times. Getting to it though, like as soon as you get to like Richmond, that's when the traffic hits. And from Richmond all the way down to wherever the bridge is at. What's the name of that little town right there? Where the IKEA is at? You know what I'm talking about? It's this
Emeryville.
tiny Emeryville. Yeah,
Emeryville.
that's
Yeah.
all that's in Emeryville is a fucking IKEA.
IKEA,
And
yeah,
it's a,
that's all it is.
you see it, you leave, and then you're out of Emeryville. It's
At the
over.
corner of IKEA. Make a right at the corner of IKEA.
That's the landmark, bro. I think there's like a
Hmm.
movie AMC movie theater or something else there.
Bro, that's the main IKEA. I don't know if there's any other IKEAs in the area.
On that part, nah. The only
I
other
think that's the
one,
one.
that's the first one I ever went to was that one.
And there's
No,
one in like San Jose, like or some way over
I
there.
just went to Sac. West Sac had one, but
Yep. Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Sac's cool town. I got to get around Sac pretty good. Last year we went and seen Joe Coy. Hella funny, bro. That
Oh yeah,
guy,
yeah. He's on tour right now.
he's hilarious, man. He got ripped
Uh-huh.
for the Oscars. I heard some of his jokes too. It was kind of like, eh, but that's because it's the Oscars, man. They make like they kind of trap you into doing lame stuff. The only dude that really killed it, I don't think it was the Oscars, was that Gervais dude, where he was just ripping everybody for being pedophiles
Oh,
and
that's the British dude, right?
bro, he killed it. That was the best show ever, dude.
He's the British guy, right?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
back and watch that again. It was so good. Like
No, he
he
be killing
just
his little rants.
he was actually killing them though. Like
Yeah.
like killing careers. He was just letting it rip on them. But
He's coming
that's,
in.
I mean, some of his points he was making were dead on. Bro. They weren't off at all. It was straight to the point.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, bro. Some of these British dudes be
yeah,
spitting.
yeah, man. There was something else that it popped into my head, but then I got distracted, squirreled out. uh, oh yeah, because I was talking about how like the social media and the whole, I don't know, man. There's just like this culture of fake perfection. Like, there's no way. You got to be comfortable with who you are, knowing your limits. You can push your limits for sure, but until you reach new ones, you know what I mean? I think that's a good pursuit, but
Yeah,
it should still be an honest pursuit. You know, they shouldn't,
right.
you know, that. So like the real gaslighting of people gaslighting themselves into thinking that they're going to reach these unattainable goals, whether that's body goals or, you know, life goals and all that stuff, man. Like, just be real with yourself. You can have lofty goals and you can chase your dreams and make things happen, but at the same time, just present the truth. I think you'll be a lot happier with yourself if people were doing that kind of stuff instead of putting on a show.
Yeah, and
Because,
you can learn more and make yourself better by being authentic.
yeah, there's a part of me that wonders if, you know, it's part of like this theory of groupthink, of how like those cultures and societies like kind of influence people to do things like that. That's why I think like that term influencer is such a it's such a on point phrase, because these that's where a lot of people are getting influenced because of the amount of screen time that they have,
Mm-hmm.
for better or worse. There are a lot of good personalities that are influencers that maybe don't, you know, like that term or go by that term, but in fact that's what they are doing, you know.
Creators,
Yeah,
influencers.
yeah, I mean, even the famous people like Jordan Peterson, or whether he's, you know, controversial or not, to some people he is, some people he's not, but like people like that, and um, even Joe Rogan shows, it's just like these podcast shows, and even like entertainment shows, people are able to share thoughts and ideas and stories and even art and music and all that. They can influence big time, bro. Like, you know, music is influential
Mm-hmm.
in
Super.
many ways, right?
Oh yeah.
Like your whole like a whole like the hip hop cultures and the rock and roll cultures, they bleed into your style and like the behaviors and the cars, you know, all that kind of stuff is as an
Mm-hmm.
influence. So it's like an interesting topic, but it's interesting how like social media influencers are like a whole demographic of their own. It's like, you know what I mean?
Before before we had influencers, back in the days, all we had was like, hey man, that friend of yours, that's a bad influence.
I think we still got those too, though. They're still around.
Like, yo, I ain't no influencer. They used to call me bad influence though.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know what? That's true. I think back then, influence was used only pretty much
Couple
in a
of your
negative.
friends.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but it was also the term, like you said, was only really used with the negative connotation. Like you said, the bad influence.
Yeah.
Because what did they say? They would say, "Oh, that person will be a good influence on you." No, they'll say, "Oh, that's a good role model."
Role model, yo.
Right? That was like the positive version, but the bad influence was the negative side. But
Yeah.
now the popular influencer, the social media influencer,
It
and
did
they got
like it doesn't
all the
matter, good or
fitness.
bad. I'm
Yeah, whether it's
influencing you.
you're the fitness influencer, the business influencer, the leadership influencer, all these things, you know, they got all these subcategories. It's like, calm down,
Yeah, straight up
calm down.
influencing fools all day.
It's just like everybody's a marketer. It's cool. I like to share ideas, exchange of ideas. You know, um,
Marketing is different, bro. Like
it is.
now it's way different. Ever since it went digital and yet they can control the data and stuff like that.
Oh, bro. That's
Before,
what's kind of crazy. That's what's kind of crazy. Hey, this is a good chance for us to switch gears into the current events because marketing, and you said like they can control the data. It reminds me of um, some of the things that we were talking about that have been recently happening with artificial intelligence. Um, so switching gears, but before we switch gears on the message of authenticity, I love this phrase. You got to be the disaster before you are the master. So,
Mm-hmm.
you got to go through the process. You got to go through the struggle. You got to have, acceptance of the failures and limitations. That's why I said earlier that authenticity is not about perfection. It's about being real. So just go through the process, and grow as you go. If you don't learn the lesson, yeah, you're not gonna get any progress. And you want to have progress. Progress is everything. In
Mm-hmm.
any case, um, yeah, technology is certainly progressing at a speed where it's kind of scary. Um, they were talking about Google's AI being like only refusing to make images of white men. So it's like a
What?
racist AI. It's too funny, man.
How
Like,
did he get the idea? Like, hey, I'm not doing
well,
that.
how do you think, bro? From its architect, the people that made it.
Yeah, but it's like your AI, just do it.
Well, see, that's the thing. It has a code and a structure, and so that it's gonna follow what it's been taught. Just like a child. A child is influenced, since we talk about
Mm-hmm.
influencers, by its early role models in life, and whatever it learns early is the foundations of what it learns. So,
It keeps learning. Like
yeah,
the Tesla, the more you drive it, the more it remembers the road.
exactly. It's that AI is a these models that they've created are learning models, so it's growing like a organism almost in a way, but only in the sense of memory. So it's able to access that information faster because it just has eliminated the discovery piece. It's already got it, like it knows where to access it real quick. So, but I think it's just funny. Like AI is such a trip, but I'm really I'm really interested in the Neuralink project that Elon Musk is working on. Because this dude, so I was looking at the articles about it, and I found the one that I liked the most was from Reuters, and it was talking about the, I guess the risk. Back in September of 23, they started asking people like to volunteer for human trials, but essentially, the Neuralink it's a chip that's transplanted into a human brain so that you could just with your thoughts activate the computer system. And so this test has produced a patient that has made a full recovery with no side effects as of yet. It's only been a few days since this news broke, but has been able to move a mouse around a screen with nothing but their thoughts, bro.
Sheesh.
That's scary, man.
It's magic, bro.
Oh yeah, it's it's the magic of
Th-
science.
That's the stuff you only saw in movies, and it was magical. How is it
No,
even possible now?
it's crazy, dude. It's really crazy, like to think about that's what's happening. Like we're living in the future. But yeah, Elon Musk is a trip, bro. That's like all this. How can this one dude be involved in all this stuff? It's insane. It's insane. It's a real thing. That dude's got rockets going to space. He's got cyber cars.
And
He freaking
he's not
started.
super professional either. If you watch his tweets and stuff, he just
Oh,
says whatever.
he
I'm
told
like,
the advertisers to fuck off the other day. They were giving him a hard time, right? Trying to squeeze him out of stuff. But I think that's why he ended up buying Twitter. And, he's been making all those changes because of the people behind the scenes. Like you were talking about how Google, or how marketing, they have all that access to data. Well, people were using it to their advantages and only to their friends' advantages, but then they're blocking other people out, censoring people. So there's a battle about that stuff, man. The government is building. So the U.S. government they put together a task force. Federal, state lawmakers um, put a task force together on February 20th. It's a bipartisan task force on AI with basically their job is
That's
to,
today.
yeah, their job is to um, produce a report that includes guiding principles and making recommendations for policy on how to deal with AI based issues. Because this stuff is moving quicker than I think that. Well, the first of all, it's moving way quicker than the bureaucracy of our government can handle because that stuff moves so slow. AI is going to adapt way too fast for it, but they're trying to do. They recognize that at least in the government level that there's some issues here. So it's
Yeah, it's
it's a
scary.
serious situation. I don't think people. I don't think everyone, the average person, is too insightful when it comes to the depth, that these artificial intelligence programs are being utilized around the world. Like, think about the deep fakes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We're going into an election year.
Yeah.
That's some scary shit. They were in the last election. You remember all the talk about misinformation, all the BS articles that would pop up left and right. This year's going to be getting wild. I don't know if I'm excited because it's just going to be so entertaining, or I'm nervous because it's going to get crazy.
It's always kind of funny and scary
Yeah, it's a little
because
bit
it's
of both.
real. It's real, but it's like funny stuff happens around it.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Let's
But the
see.
coolest AI stuff that I've seen that's happening that's like gets me excited is all the how you were able to go get these vocals from like the 50s from
Oh
like the
yeah,
songs.
it's crazy. It's really
That's
crazy.
that's making music making a lot more fun.
I think that because we have, like, this podcast, for example, we've talked enough on this podcast that an AI can go and now imitate us. There's
Oh
enough
yeah,
there's
yeah.
enough language content on just this conversation alone for an AI model to come out and recreate our voice, not even just in English, but in any language.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That's
Oh
crazy, dude.
yeah.
That's what kind of that's what kind of scares me, and I'll tell you why. It's already being used by criminals. They're scamming old people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all these criminals that are scamming old people. They scam everybody, but the old people, single old folks that are looking for relationships online, young men too, um, getting scammed online by these trick phone calls, where they cover up their voice and make it sound like somebody or whatever in a panic, and they just take advantage of people that are maybe not in the best place, and it's fucked up. So the stronger AI gets, the
Bro,
more it will be leveraged for nefarious deeds.
I seen a post about some dude that's he made a he made an account
Yeah.
and he made this like a character, it's like a female character, and she does real promotions and advertisements for
Oh
companies,
yeah.
gets real money, but she doesn't exist. It's like this dude's creation, and he makes a lot of money from that page, but that that person doesn't exist. It's just AI.
So he's just managing the page, but it's
But the
like a
money,
character and all that other stuff is
yeah,
all,
the hits are real, the money's
yeah.
real, but
The
it's
whole
just
channel's fake.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to check that out. Yeah, that's interesting. It's definitely going to add an interesting wrinkle in a lot of ways in our education, in our entertainment, in our the way we deal with pretty much technology at every level. I think that this stuff is just booming, man. It's the big technological wave of our time, and it's very powerful, and people are scared of it because it is. it's going to, it already is influencing our economics, our the way that we disperse information. You gotta be smart, man. You can't take things for granted. You gotta slow down, check it out, make sure it's legit, make sure it's coming from a real credible source before you just take its word for it. That's the thing. But it is having advantages too, because you can, in a busy world where we already have a lot going on, it can be a good assistant, and that's what a lot of tools are being designed to be.
It's cool for like imagination and like creating. It's like almost giving birth to a different type of art.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
like
yeah.
you, like the way you put stuff, the way you piece media together
Oh yeah.
is is way different now. It's
I have a
fun.
lot of fun with it. I have a lot of fun with it. I just think it's fascinating. It's like, hey, playing with it and just say, hey, giving the image generators prompts and then seeing what they spit out. It's hilarious. They can't do hands. Yeah,
Damn.
you want to know what is or isn't an AI? Ask it to do some hands. It'll be coming out with six fingers and 3 fingers. It was so funny, but it gets a lot of stuff right, and it does so well at like
I gotta
um,
mess around with some of that stuff.
yeah, it's free, and a lot of it's free to play with. Some of it's pretty low cost if you're just experimenting or whatever. I was messing with DaVinci AI. It's like $7 a week. I've had that for a couple weeks, just goofing with that one. And then I'm gonna cancel it and just experiment with other ones. I like to test things out in these kind of technology areas, especially in the creative side. Like when ChatGPT came out, I was goofing with that. Everybody's been using that one. It's pretty
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty intuitive. So like if you have something that you're already working on, you can kick it a little bit of your thoughts and say, hey, give it some good prompts and recreate this and let's see what you get. So like it and just structures things so good because it has access to so much, man. Like
The entire
that's what
database.
that's what I'm saying. And because it has access to it, you have access to it. So you have to know how to use it. Just like typing in a keyboard, there's still people out here typing like this.
Mm-hmm.
How? It's 2024. What are you doing? That's like,
Bro, my boy, he can't spell for shit,
oh yeah.
and
It's
it's
Forshit. That's how you spell for shit. I got
no,
you.
no, no. No, but like right now is the best time for him because he got that little
Speak.
freaking Amazon little,
What's-
what is that thing called? A Fire Stick.
oh yeah.
He just speaks into it and it works. Like, whatever
Cheating.
he needs to look up.
I love it. That's great. The
Yeah, but
talk
like
talk to text.
but you tell him to, hey, like, yo, can you Google this? He's
He
gonna get the
can't.
spellings wrong.
He can't Google it. Yeah, that's funny. What always cracks me up is I don't know if you're in groups or on Facebook or other places like that, but like people will go into like these subject matter expert groups and ask questions that they literally could have typed that same question into Google and at least found one answer, at least
Yeah,
something that would have got them pretty close. But they go to these groups and they think that like they're just gonna get they just get roasted. That's what happens. I mean, like it's
yeah,
called Google, motherfucker.
exactly.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love reading the comments. That stuff's funny as hell.
yeah, bro. I'm one of those guys. I'm like, bro, if you can Google it, don't ask me. You
Yeah.
know, you're gonna get better information from Google.
Yes. If we're in a conversation, cool. Like, hey, give me some leads, whatever. Oh, look this up, look that up. When I
Yeah,
say look this up, that means use Google. Everybody use Google. Nobody uses Bing. The number one
yeah.
search in Bing is fucking Google. Come on. Everybody knows this. This is the basics. I hate when I like on a government computer when
Mm-hmm.
when you first log in, it like makes you use the shittiest browsers. It's like Microsoft Edge or Explorer.
Yeah.
No, Mozilla Firefox. How is that still around?
Yeah, I remember when it came out, it was like a good one. He's like, ooh,
Oh yeah, it was
new browser.
it was the heat, but
Like, You need to delete the Explorer right
It's
now.
trash, dude. And it's like, oh, everybody wants to use Google. It's the best one.
Yeah, I
If
like Chrome.
controversial or not, Chrome is the best.
Ever since Chrome came out, I kind of been Chroming.
Yeah, everything Google, man. That stuff is the best product you can get. The only problem is that some of it is a little controversial on the data stuff, like you mentioned earlier.
Oh
They're
yeah,
they're a little bit off the rails with that, but I
they
don't know.
need your data, bro. Regardless, they
Yeah,
need everything they need.
they're taking it no matter what, whether
Hell
they need
yeah,
it or
bro.
not. They
They
might.
need to know exactly what they can sell you.
But that's the facts. It's so funny because I love that like it doesn't listen to your conversations,
But it
but
knows.
it knows. It's like, oh,
It's
weird.
like it's got this intuition.
Yeah, it's gonna be watch next time you go. As soon as this conversation's over, you're gonna go to your phone. It's gonna be selling you Neuralink, Cybertrucks,
You're
all
like,
kinds
hey,
of stuff. Here's an article about authenticity. It's everything.
make
You
your
know.
podcast setup better.
Yep, exactly, dude. He's like,
You
oh
try
yeah,
this mic instead.
yeah. Oh, I see you have the Yeti mic. Oh, you did see that. I see. Yeah, that's so funny, man.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's
quit
taking
playing.
pictures, it's listening, it knows everything, bro. It's
It
like,
knows
and sometimes I'm
everything.
like, oh, bro, thanks. Like, you know what? I almost forgot.
I love that. That's funny. Yeah,
You
they had
know,
a that
it's
has a
like, oh, at least, you remember.
how sweet of you. Thank you, Google.
You remember my birthday?
You were,
Oh,
yeah. You know what, man? Thank you, Google. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. I think I don't think I would get many birthday calls or nothing if it wasn't for you and Facebook.
hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's like, no, thanks for advance for all the ads you
Yeah,
have.
that true, except for Timo. Timo can fucking suck it.
Yeah, bro. I don't know if
That
I
shit's
haven't,
trash, dude. Get that out of here, man.
I,
Why do I gotta watch five fucking
I haven't
commercials
Timo
that
shit.
no, I'm never gonna Timo nothing.
No,
Get
no,
out
I
of
don't
here,
need
bro.
nothing like that.
I'll Amazon the hell out of some shit, bro. Timu is the fucking Bing of online shopping, dude. I ain't using it.
I was, I've seen some posts like where people what they thought they ordered versus what they got.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious. It's like the
Bro,
thumbnail image
hey,
of a shirt, and the shirt shows up, and it's literally the thumbnail image size,
bro,
as seen on screen. Motherfuckers,
I fell for a scam like that. I thought,
what'd you
I
buy,
thought,
dude?
bro, I got this thing sitting right over there. I thought
Well,
it
I can't
was.
see right over there. What is it?
Yep. I'm gonna show this thing to you because I thought it was gonna be like a real, a real xylophone, bro.
Can you pick it up?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Bring it over, dude. Bring it over. Bring it
yeah.
on screen. Come on, show the world. Show the world what got you on Temu, bro.
You know, it wasn't on Timo. This was on Amazon, but
Oh, okay.
that's me.
Well, fuck. Come
But
on, Amazon. Let me
no,
down.
no, it's my fault. I'm like, hey,
Oh,
let me bring this thing real quick.
all right. Bring it. Ding, 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 ding. I'm not gonna edit this breakout. It's gonna catch Sean by surprise because he's gonna know that I'm singing the Jeopardy theme over here.
You ready,
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
bro? This
Let me
little
see what
thing,
scammed you. What the hell is that, bro?
bro.
You
It's
thought it was like the full size?
bro. I seen the picture, and I was like, bro, it was mad cheap. I'm like, bro, for $30, I got a whole xylophone,
Hold up, bro.
bro.
It don't
Bro,
even play.
yo, this little thing came in. I was like, what?
It's like as big as your hand.
Dude, I was like,
Play it
dude,
again. Play it again, dude. Give me a good jam right there. Give me
I was like,
something.
bro, I can't even throw this thing away. Like, you
Oh
can't
yeah,
play with it.
fire, dude, bro. That's fucking hilarious, bro. I got you.
But
You remember
yeah, got that.
Wish.com?
Wish.com?
Yeah, that shit used to try and sell you the dumbest stuff ever, dude. Like a man onesie, like a
Oh
full
no,
size
no,
man.
no.
Like, what the hell? Why are you trying to sell me this garbage?
It's like, bro, what makes you think that's what I wish for?
It's like the worst wish come true ever, dude. This is just nightmare.com. That stuff
Yeah.
was garbage, dude.
Nah, never wished for none of that stuff.
Nah, hell no.
But
Absolutely not, bro.
you remember Montgomery Ward over there on the Monument?
Montgomery Ward, damn. Yeah, I remember Montgomery Ward. Bro, I saw a Sizzler today.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I hadn't seen one of those in
Here? No,
forever, bro.
Sizzlers, they're still around.
They're still around. I thought they were gone, man. Sizzlers, the heat. He used to be good as hell.
Uh,
But
Sizzlers,
I'll tell you, this is how long it's been since I've been to a Sizzler, bro. The last time I went, they were smoking indoors.
like real cigarettes?
Yes, like actually, not like it wasn't on fire. It was people smoking when it was allowed. People used to do that, man. They'd be smoking inside, and they probably still do at Waffle House.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, I haven't seen nothing like that in California, but in Atlanta, I've seen people smoking indoors and stuff.
They do whatever they want in Georgia, man. Place is weird.
Yeah, they do. Georgia's crazy.
All my Georgians, bless your heart. You know what that
Georgia.
means in the South.
Bless your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia's cool though.
I guess
I liked it. I liked it.
I didn't.
ATL, Midtown ATL. I like that a lot.
I
And
never
then,
went up there. I was just in southern Georgia. Maybe that's why I didn't like it.
and I like all the ocean side too.
We went
Savannah
to
Beach,
we went
Augusta.
to Jacksonville a couple times. So we left Georgia to go do anything
Oh,
fun.
that's Florida, right?
Yep.
Jacksonville. Yeah.
So I never went to the Georgia beaches. I know it's a small stretch, but
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah. It's the same thing as
I didn't
Atlanta.
explore Georgia. I didn't give it a fair shot. So my opinion is a very small sample size,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I'm not a fan from the small sample that I got. I lived there for 2.5 years. Yeah, I don't want to live there ever again. I would take
Yeah, yeah,
California's
yeah.
crazy problems over that any day.
Now I wouldn't live nowhere over there, but
Yeah.
it's always fun to go check it out.
Yep, for sure, man.
I got pulled over in Alabama,
Oh, for real?
driving from Alabama to Atlanta. I was doing like 96.
Oh, damn.
I was like, for sure I'm gonna get a ticket, but
They
he
let you
let me
go?
go.
It
Yeah, he
must have
says,
been the
oh,
beard.
I don't
Hey,
know. He
this
just
man,
talked to me. He was like, oh man, whatever. Like, you got a California license.
we don't do that out here.
No, because yeah, bro, I was doing 96, but I told him, I was like, bro, man, it's like, it's, I didn't mean it like that.
How do you explain that? Oh, shoot, I thought I was still on the racetrack
Yeah, no, but I was being super safe.
at
But,
96 miles an hour.
bro, but I'm in Alabama, like way over there. There was nobody there.
Yeah.
But, and no, he talked to me for a little bit and he was like, oh, no, you good. He was like, just drive slow. And I had a rental car, so I think he just didn't want to make a big deal about it. But I was like, oh man, he got me, but he let me go. It was cool.
Hell yeah. There was some crazy stuff going on this week, man. It's like every day some new stuff was happening. Like we landing a rocket on the moon. You seen that?
Another one?
Dude, that was pretty cool. Like they haven't done a the United States anyways hasn't done a rocket mission or landed anything on the moon since 1972.
Damn.
The device that went up, I think it's Falcon 9 rocket is the type of rocket that is a SpaceX rocket, the one where the first phase, the part that gets them uh, pretty much to the first stage, what we call space,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then it lands itself. That's the part that SpaceX puts out. But then the rest of it carried the actual device it was carrying was called the Odysseus, like the Homer's Odyssey, the story.
Odyssey, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they named
Greek
it after.
mythology.
Yeah, they named it after him. That story, same character from the Trojan horse in the in the Homer's tales. It was pretty neat, man. I was like watching video. I was working that day when it was happening, but like I was walking down the hall, popped into another office, and they were like, "Oh, they're landing!" So I like got to watch it hit the surface and stuff. But it had like a camera malfunction or something. They had to shut down the. Yeah, it was supposed to be taken conveniently, supposed to be taking more imagery,
Mm-hmm.
and we had. I haven't seen anything modern photos of the moon. All I've ever seen is the old ones from when the Apollo missions went up there and man
Yeah,
walked
yeah,
on the
yeah.
moon, all that stuff. I was like, show me something new, high def, all that kind
Mm-hmm.
of stuff.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
and then the camera had to go shut down so they could divert the power to more critical things because it was having an issue um, landing.
So it's just gonna stay on the moon and
I had to
keep
sneeze.
nice. So it's
So
just gonna be reporting from the moon all the time?
yeah, I want to look it up a little bit more because I want to know like more of its purpose. I'm gonna look into that next week. So next time we're on the show, I'll bring it back up and see if they've discovered anything by then. I just think that stuff is fascinating. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm not even like a average. I don't even have like general knowledge of it. I just try to follow the stories, and I think that these engineers and these brilliant people that solve problems like that to remotely
That's
control these
amazing.
things and then get astronauts into space and all the satellites that are up there, all the brain power that goes in
Way out there,
and
bro.
teamwork and all the coordination and communication that it requires to get something from a blueprint all the way to that. It's
Mm-hmm.
it is beautiful. It's amazing. I fucking think it's cool.
Remember when people be like, I love you to the moon and back?
Oh yeah, they don't even know what the fuck that means.
Man.
But yeah, it's
Hey,
it's phenomenal, man. Like I don't
yeah.
know what impresses people anymore. You know what I mean? People are so hard to entertain. They're like or amaze. They're so
It's never enough.
no, yeah. People take shit for granted. They're like, whatever. Are you kidding me? You just
Mm-hmm.
landed a freaking machine on the moon. That's crazy, bro. That's
Hell
crazy.
yeah, bro. That's you gotta know so many things, bro, to make that happen.
Yeah. I think it would be cool. I think we'll see it soon, but they're supposed to plan a so another manned mission to the moon. I think is planned. I'm not sure, but I do know that they are planning a manned mission to Mars, bro.
Would you ever go to space?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I would hella go to space, dude. If they gave me this option, um, you're gonna die, or you can go in a submarine, or you can go into space. I'm picking space every time, dude. Because if I do die, they're gonna kill me anyways, and I have to pick one of two deaths. I don't want to die in a submarine, and I don't even want the possibility of dying in a submarine. That shit
Submarine sounds
terrifying.
stupid.
It is not cool, bro. That's like
Remember
so scary, dude.
those people that went to see the Titanic?
Oh my god, that was a couple
Yeah.
months ago, wasn't it?
A little bit more than that, but it's like, dude, I'm cool, bro. Just leave me up here.
When the hell did that happen? Was that the summer of last year?
Yeah, I
It,
think it's been more
yeah,
than
I
6
know it
months
was in
for sure.
2023 though, for sure.
Maybe it's been a
Yeah,
year.
it could have been. Yeah, I was like, man, what a tragedy. But
Yeah.
what? It was more of a huge, huge bad decision. Like, why the hell would you do that? That little thing that they were in, dude. Man,
Yeah.
I would maybe go around a lake in that. I don't like
Like,
submarines. I don't like being underwater.
and like, bro, I don't even understand the hype around Titanic. It's like, bro, it's a ship. It's sunk, and leave it,
That's a good point. There's so many other like things on dry land that you can go check out
bro.
that are
Go to
equal
like
or greater history.
go to
Go to Egypt or something.
anywhere. Go
Yeah,
to Utah, bro. Go to Utah, like,
yeah.
yeah, like,
Go
go,
look at the fucking rocks. Yeah, man.
man,
There's so many other things you can do. Hell.
bro. Yeah, go to Cuba. Like, take a little, boat from Miami.
So would you if you were forced if you didn't have a choice, it's either you're going in a submarine or you're going to space, where would Sean go?
Bro, the space. Come on.
You want to space? My man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I need my space, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Hell yeah. Sign me up, MySpace.com.
Bro, MySpace was the shit, dog.
MySpace, bro. Hell yeah.
Tom's my dude, bro. We did him wrong, bro. I can't believe it.
Bro, can
Can't.
you believe that started in LA, like the whole MySpace thing? It started in LA, like I think it
MySpace
was
did?
LA.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know about MySpace. I know the story of Facebook. They were like on one of the college campuses back east. I didn't know. I don't know enough about MySpace. I need
Were
to
you
know
on
now.
it?
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I was on there, bro.
And we
Like
need it back. You know what? Here's the
it
thing.
was actually way cooler than any of the new stuff because you had
So
music on it, you had your little top eights.
none of this shit that everybody hates about social media now
Bro, it was cool. We were just
existed on there, bro.
kicking. We were
Bro, it was
kicking.
all love. It was like, what's up, dog, bro? I mean, there
Hell
were
yeah.
snitches at work.
That started happening soon. But in the
But other
beginning,
than
it was like,
that,
whoa, this is
yeah, but
cool.
other than that, it was dope as hell, bro. You got your top five, bro. You had your
Top eight, top eight.
everybody was a computer programmer. You're like, oh, let me HTML the hell out of this and
Bro,
make my
yeah, put
page
a
look
little HTML.
customized. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get to have too great of an experience with it because it was coming out when I left for the military. So it really became popular when I was in Korea and I didn't have my own computer or nothing like that. So I'm kind of grateful for that because
It
I
changed.
I experienced a lot of the technological boom differently
But
than a
yeah.
lot of people. Just the I didn't have a smartphone until 2011.
You still had a dumb phone back then?
Yeah, bro, it's I still got it. I still have it. It's a little flipper. It
Yeah.
was no, it was a GED, bro. It at least had its GED, dog. It
Oh
was
yeah.
capable. It was capable. It was capable. It could
For
text
sure.
images. It
You
wasn't a
just
dropout, bro.
just didn't want to go to college.
It didn't even want to finish high school, bro. So I'll take my own path. Yeah,
But it could
but
read and write.
the reason is same thing. I was overseas in Korea and Japan for like 3 years of the big boom of change. So like MySpace was cool. I stopped kind of using it because I didn't have a computer or the internet for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I was in Japan living in a dorm and I just didn't have any internet there. It wasn't accessible.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, cool, whatever. I came back to the United States and we moved to Ohio. And when I was in Ohio, I was only back in the US for like 6 months before I was deployed for 9. So I still was using, but that's when I started using Facebook.
Yo.
My buddy's like, "Oh, you heard of Facebook?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why would I want to put my face on a book?"
Exactly.
MySpace makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Facebook does not.
Nope. And honestly, MySpace was way, way better, bro.
Oh, it was. I'm a
Oh,
huge
I don't
fan,
know.
dude.
Like the shit got weird when they put in algorithms.
Mm,
Like when they messed up your feed, it's just like, bro, come on, not
yeah,
it's not making sense no more.
that customization was what made it so fun and special. And
Uh-huh.
there isn't any of that in any platform
There
anymore,
wasn't
which
no
is
feed.
pathetic.
There wasn't no feed. It was like you had to go to somebody's page and leave them a
Yeah,
little message or whatever.
it was great because it was your own Facebook, your MySpace. Your Facebook is like everyone's Facebook looks exactly the same. It's literally
It's
just
like
a
a big old market now. It's
yeah, that's what it is. It's all about marketing and
advertisements.
all this stuff. You could share stories. Stories are cool, but I never liked Instagram. I know a lot of people are all about the gram. I never liked that one.
Yeah.
Social medias are crazy. I had fun with them. I've always liked them. I've always enjoyed them. Even before MySpace, remember Friendster?
Yep.
And like or AOL chat, Yahoo chat, those chat groups and stuff like that. That was a blast, man. You just goofing
Bro,
around, talking shit.
that chat was problematic because it would leave all your chats as a text,
Oh yeah.
like as a Word document or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
There's no erasing that.
if you were using it at work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too funny. Yeah, it's crazy how things have changed, but I just remember like like I wasn't around for the big changes. So I would go away and I wouldn't even be thinking about none of this stuff because I was busy doing like other things. So like when I was in Iraq, I would get on a computer maybe once a month, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think that much. I think I just went to the place, got a phone card, and I'd call my wife from the payphone thing, or we had a USO tent, and they would give us, a phone that you can use your phone card from. That's it. Like I
Bro,
would do that as often as I could, but I wasn't even on the computer very often.
bro, I
Maybe
remember
couple times.
being in India and going to an internet cafe
Yeah. Oh,
to just
internet cafes.
check the messages and stuff once a day and then forget about it until I go next time.
Dude, I didn't even know internet cafes were a thing until I went to Korea.
It's a
They
thing
don't
still.
they don't fuck around, dude. They had
Yeah.
like, oh damn, I can't remember what the name of the game is. They were big on the first person shooter games. And there's this big popular game they used to
PUBG or
play.
some shit like that.
No, this is way back before PUBG or any of that stuff. This is like in the Quake. You
Yeah.
remember our homie Steve? He was a genius. He turned
Bro,
our
I remember all those guys in our school
he
play.
turned our computer lab into like a
Uh,
network.
they used
Uh,
to play Doom on it.
yeah, we went in there. We played Quake on there and blast each other. It was like 20 of us just killing each other at lunch.
Yeah.
But that's what they did over in Korea at an internet cafe, and they're in there, bro, having like world tournaments and stuff like that. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is crazy.
Bro,
And other
online gaming
computer
is
games.
crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it
right
is.
now,
It's
how these
crazier than
kids
ever before.
they're they're playing it, they're streaming it, they're killing it, bro. I'm not really super good at the video games like that.
Oh, I'm terrible now. I used to play all the time with my friends and stuff. Um,
What's your
you know,
favorite type of video games?
now, I like the adventure story games. I think the most now,
Like
because
Zelda type?
yeah, that kind for sure. Because it's just fun. It tells a story. It's got like beautiful art and music, and um, it's very creative. These beautiful worlds and landscapes that these artists create with those modeling engines, and then
It's crazy, bro. They can just make up their own world.
the puzzles they make are hard, bro. Some of
Mm-hmm.
them, they're like
And
it
that's why
takes a.
you don't
Some of them
see
take a
me
while.
playing those puzzles.
I know, but I like that. I like that about them. Um,
Yeah.
my brain moves at about that speed nowadays. Well, I've always liked those, role playing games where it tells a great story and it has all these adventures you can go on and stuff like that because you're fun, man. It's an escape from the driving through traffic, like we were talking about earlier. It's an escape from that. I don't got to worry
Mm-hmm.
about it. The funny thing is, though, like the older I get, the more interesting like physiological responses I have to things. Meaning, when I was a kid, I could climb a tree to the top of that bitch. I'd be like jumping from one roof to the next, jumping off a roof, doing a ninja roll and stuff like that. Bro, now I play one of these games and homie's hanging off a cliff and the
Yeah.
angle changes and I'm like, get the tingles. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with my brain? That's where I'm at nowadays. But I do like those. Um, I had surgery last year, if you remember, on my back,
Mm-hmm.
and while I was resting up, I was just playing a game that I'm like, man, I'll just play a game I ain't played video games in forever, and it was a good time.
What
Played
do you
the
play? PS5?
I have a PS4. I ain't
Oh,
buying no PS5. Shit's expensive.
man.
Gotta pay for this gas.
The last time I really played a game, like I fully focused on it, I had a Nintendo 64 and a
Oh, that was the best, dude.
Castlevania, bro.
That was a good one. That
Yeah,
3D one, that one was good.
that was a super cool game. The whole maps, all the
Yeah.
levels on it,
I've always liked the Castlevania.
the music, bro, on the.
So interestingly, I also like not all animations, but I do like a lot of animations. So Netflix has a very good animated series of Castlevania.
Oh,
It
yep,
is
yeah, they
it
do.
is phenomenal. I mean, it has good music, great voice actors, like famous actors that are in movies and TV shows, like really good ones. The dude that did one of the main characters was actually when they remade the Hobbit movie. I can't think
Hmm.
of his name. He was the main actor that played the character of Thorin, and he does the voice in the main Castlevania series they did on Netflix. It's phenomenal. It's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff. I love creative stuff, man.
I
People
still
tell
have
me
that game. I never really threw it away. I was like,
keep it on the shelf. That's your one.
I mean, that's the only game I really played, and I got good memories with it. It was kind of fire.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like that stuff. I know when we were kids goofing around on the music, I know I would bring by a lot of like video game theme song musics for you to
Oh.
try to get you to do some remixes on and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy VII, shit like that, with the
Bro, yeah. Bro,
Sephiroth
that
theme
was.
song with the bell,
It
those kind
used
of
to be
things.
such a treat to hear like a remix
Yeah.
of like something that you already know,
Oh yeah.
but like something from way over there from Europe or something.
Oh hell yeah. It's good
Like
shit.
now you see a lot of that, but back in the day, like if you heard one cool remix, you had to have that on your CD or whatever. You're like, oh
No.
hell,
Yeah, you got to make sure it's on the mix. Burn it and give it out to everybody that wants a copy.
bro, like
That was a thing.
taking like the ice cream song and putting a beat to it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I
Who
mean?
did that? The big hit though. Remember?
It was some
It
was
was a
it
Southern rapper,
Andre
huh?
Nicot? I think it was Andre
I
Nicotino.
know he did one. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, who did that?
It's probably been done a few times.
Yeah, you're right. Master P. Did Master P do that one? I don't
He
remember.
probably
I'm
did.
trying to jog a memory that I don't even got. I haven't even thought about the actual ice cream song in forever, dude. Are you even an ice cream man anymore, bro? Have you even
What's
seen
up?
an ice cream man? When's the last time you seen an ice cream man driving through?
Oh, they be coming around, bro.
I ain't seen
In
him in a minute, bro.
in the bay, cause he knows where my niece and nephew are. He comes around in the neighborhood to turn on the little machine.
Hell
But we
yeah.
don't we don't get no ice cream no more. The kids are kind of smart. They already know like sugar's bad.
Yeah, they're on their health conscious kick.
Dude, like it's like, bro, you're a kid. They're like, oh no, I know what I eat.
No, I gotta watch my A1C.
No, yeah, they just know like you don't even gotta tell them. They're like, oh yeah, this is not what I be eating. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but then they'll still go eat chicken nuggets from the freezer.
oh yeah. They gotta get their fix somehow. But they know a lot more than we did.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because I would get fake cigarettes from the ice cream, the candy
Yeah,
cigarettes. They
that
were
was the
gum.
thing. They
They were
don't.
bubble gum. And then the chalk would blow out of it or whatever. The
Yeah, I
powder.
remember those candies, bro.
And
Yeah,
then you chew that hard ass gum. That gum was hard.
a little candy canes that look like cigarettes.
Yeah, dude, they got us, bro. They had us
What the fuck,
programmed.
bro? Like they were they banned all that.
Those ice creams were the shit, though. The Ninja Turtle heads with the gumball eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What else was dope? The wrestlers, the WWE or WWF back then. The little wrestlers, they had like a cookie on the outside, and they had like the image burned of like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. Those are my dudes.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fucking mega powers. Oh yeah, I love that shit, dude. That shit's hilarious. The ice cream man. We got to bring it back, dude. It's not
Yeah,
enough. There's not enough of them out here. We need MySpace back. We need the Ice Cream Man back. That's the thing,
definitely, bro. You
for
can never
sure.
get rid of the ice cream, man.
Mm-mm. Do other countries have Ice Cream Man? They got some different
Yes.
shit, huh?
No,
They
no, no,
do it
no.
different, huh? I've
Yeah, I don't
seen.
know about other countries, but in India, bro, ice cream, yeah, the dude definitely comes around.
How do they
Got
do
the,
it?
he got the little popsicles because in the
They push cart,
summertime,
or they got the big ass trucks too?
no, they got the little bikes,
Oh
three
yeah,
wheelers.
and it's got the trunk on the ice chest in the back,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they do it a couple of different ways. Some dudes got a little bike and they have a little setup on the back,
Hell yeah,
and then some dude got a little ice chest, the little three wheelers.
yeah. I just imagine India is just hot as fuck, bro.
It's hot as fuck.
I mean, obviously, there's got like the Hindu Kush and the
No, but
Himalayas,
it's
and the
cold too.
elevation.
It
It's
gets
gonna have its
cold
cold
too.
spots, but
Yes.
majority of India is like down there, right? The
South India, yeah.
southeast, right? South, like the southern India's got the peninsula. It's That's
Yeah,
got to be
South
hot, the hottest place, bro.
South India's hot, but they got the coast too, the coastline.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got
But isn't
like
it a tropical climate now? I mean, at least down the further south that you go,
it is tropical.
you're
They
fucking sweating your ass off.
they mess with a lot of coconut, mango, fish, shrimp,
Hell yeah.
stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
Up north, it's cold. It's like Lake Tahoe type of vibes.
Oh yeah. The high
Yeah.
elevation, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking freeze your ass off.
That's why the water's so good because it gets filtered from the
It's
Himalayas
like
and comes.
glacier melt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it goes through this crazy filter process and becomes kind of delicious, I guess.
Heavenly. Heavenly water right there.
I mean, before the mankind goes in there and fucking messes with it.
Now there's so many kinds of water, bro. How do we have so many options now? Oh, they got your hydrogen water, electrolyte water, you got all this other alkaline water, pH
Mm-hmm.
water. Like motherfucker. Can't we just
You
have some fucking water?
balance. Yeah, give me regular water, bro.
Fucking 80% water in my body. Like I'm made of 80% water. I don't even know which fucking water to get.
But I never knew nothing about water. All I knew was it was water. It was good. It was delicious. I need it. Now it's like, yo, it be having magnesium in it or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like,
That's what
bro,
I'm
I don't know
saying.
nothing about this. These are electrolytes. I'm like, dog, that's new. That's
But the
news to
every
me.
but everybody has an answer for why. I know I like mine in the morning. I like to drink water first thing before my energy drinks.
You know the newest thing I found about water. It can be coming up on my feed. They said if you want the water to like do you good or whatever, you have to have a little salt.
Yeah, I've
Have a
heard
little
that same
salt.
thing. So I'm saying
Yeah,
like
bro, like I'm about to be 40, right? I just heard about that now.
that's because you were too worried about the ice cream truck
It's like, bro,
in
like
my
you should have
space.
told me, bro. I would
See?
have been eating salt in high school.
Well, now that Google has your analytics, they will make
Yeah.
sure that you know what type of water to drink.
Hell yeah, they're like, yo, keep a little salt on the
Hmm.
side, you know? You know those old dudes that be carrying a little sauce on the side?
Oh yeah.
Gotta carry a little salt and a
Oh hell
bottle of
yeah.
water.
Hell yeah. And Tabasco or
Bro,
some kind of hot sauce,
I'm about
tapatio,
I'm about to
Cholula.
start putting a little salt around the ring on my water.
Like it's a little virgin margarita.
Hell yeah, bro. You gotta get a little magnesium.
What is that? They say I'll take a virgin Cuba Libre. That's just a Coke, bro. Oh yeah, whatever.
Sounds
Semantics.
fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too funny, man. Yeah, I think that was pretty much like I think the hot topics of the week, except for they had the anniversary, 2 year anniversary of the beginning of the Ukraine Russia battle, and it was weird because in that same week, we had another spy balloon thing going on,
Mm-hmm. I
and that was
remember that.
last year. So like February's are have been strange the last few years with news.
Yeah.
Just by looking that stuff up before we got online, I was like, man, why did all this weird stuff happen in February's? Happened weird stuff last year in February.
It's the
Same thing
weather's
this year,
good.
man.
They're like, all right, man, let's get back at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's right. The rain slowed down. Well, actually, not out here. It was
Imagine
pretty
like they're having
rainy.
the meeting. They're like, yo, you want to go spy on America? Nah,
Yeah.
it's too cold. It's too cold right now. Let it warm up when the weather's good, bro.
Last year's spy balloon stuff was off the chain. The memes were hilarious. Just like the fact that, like, the narrative of certain people was like, "Oh no, we got this under control," and then like 5 minutes later, there's like a spy balloon detected over space, and they're like, "Yeah, it looks like a Chinese spy balloon doing surveillance over the United States." Oh, we got this under control. I don't appear that way, but you know,
What did they be trying to do? It's like, bro, you have everybody's information. What do you need from up there?
that's what's the mystery, right? That's what's the mystery. This one from this last week apparently turned out to be like a hobbyist So it
Oh,
wasn't.
he
It
just
wasn't.
likes doing it.
Yeah, he's like, bro, you know what? You know what? What makes these people fucking inspired to do this? I don't know, man. But that's probably how like Elon Musk got started with the SpaceX. Got
Man,
into rockets somewhere. But
what's
these
what do you
dudes with spy balloons,
what's
man.
what's some of your hobbies? I just like to
Ah,
fly in a little
yeah.
balloon,
I like to make balloons.
collecting data in a balloon.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to test the flat Earth theory, see if he can hit the dome.
Yeah.
The what do they call it in the flat Earth theory? The
Uh,
the ice wall. He's trying to see
yeah.
if he can check the curvature of the Earth or something. I don't know, man.
Bro,
That's a
they
trip though. But what like sparks that? It's like, yeah, let me see how high I can get this balloon. Let me see if I can outperform. See how far I can make this balloon go. But people get inspired to do stranger things, you know.
yeah.
But maybe he's testing it out before he sells it over to some other country to use it for surveillance. You never know.
He's
Maybe,
gonna fuck around and find out.
yeah, you know what happened was he bought that fucking balloon on Temu. That's why it got captured. If he would have bought it on Amazon, you know,
Yeah.
it would have come with a free xylophone.
Get yourself a real balloon, man.
Yeah, man. Well, let's
Fucking
let's do
clown,
a let's
huh?
do a, let's do our wrap up on our discussion and do some key takeaways. Anything that pops out, you know, things that stuck with you from our conversation. Sean, you got any key takeaways?
Um, I don't know, man. No, it was kind of cool. Kind of went by fast,
For sure.
but it's authentic. You know what I mean? We opened up with being authentic,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that's what we were doing, just kicking back, being ourselves.
Yeah, that's good. And setting an example, not being a bad influence, right?
Not yet,
Not
at
yet.
least not
Well,
me, bro.
I was swearing a lot, so I guess.
No, but that's like what not to
Like,
do.
hey, but I was just being authentic. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, fuck you and me to do, man.
I try my best. It's well intentioned. But
Yeah.
okay, so what else, man?
There's probably a AI software that can go in there and bleep out all the bad words.
I wouldn't want it. They
Yeah,
can.
nah.
No, I'm just gonna let it rip. I'll be better. That's what I'll say. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
straight up. Apparently,
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, I like turtles. Well,
apparently, I've never been on a podcast.
all I could. Apparently, this is my first time. Is this a microphone? Apparently. In any case, what's
Apparently, there's a picture with with the sound.
oh well. Hopefully, people will have a good time listening to the conversation, and we'll take some things away. I'll tell you that I did for sure. Going down the rabbit hole, talking about embracing authenticity and why it's important, just being ourselves, having a little bit of fun, talking about the crazy stuff happening in the world is always a good time. Protect your heart, protect your mind. On the topic of authenticity, I just want to encourage you, if whoever's watching or listening to this video and has dared to stick around through our shenanigans, made it all the way to the end, I want to encourage you to reflect on what embracing authenticity means for you in your world. And take the challenge. Take a look and reflect in your different areas of your world, whether it's work, home, or in your personal life, and ask yourself where you can be more authentic and what's stopping you from doing that. And we wish you the best, Sean. We can call it. Let's get on out of
Yeah.
here. We'll be back next time. See y'all later.
Protect your ATM number.
That's right. Watch your back.